Hi everyone, it's Maria Fontana, your favorite intuitive business consultant and growth strategist. And today we are going to talk about anxiety, overwhelm, and imposter syndrome. And just in case you don't know what any of those three things are, they are the top three struggles that I hear from my service providers, service-based businesses, and salon professionals globally. These are the top three complaints, things that people are struggling with. And if this is something you struggle with, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's help. I am here to help debunk and give you some solutions on how we can work towards healing and solving those three top issues. So let's work on the first one, imposter syndrome. What is it? Who the hell made up this word? And am I suffering from it? Well, basically, you know if you're suffering from it if you get on social media, you grab your phone, you start scrolling through your phone, and right away you're like, oh, look what so-and-so is doing. Oh, I'm jealous. Oh, well, maybe I should be doing that. Oh, how did she do that? Oh, wow, look at all that money she's making. Wow, she looks successful. Look at her car. Oh, I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. Or what are people going to think if I say what I really feel? What are people going to think if I say or post what I really think? That is a simple example of imposter syndrome that is very popular today because of social media. But you can have imposter syndrome based on thinking you're not good enough or afraid to show up as yourself because you think someone's doing something better than you. You may want to duplicate or emulate what they're doing because you think that they have the solution and they are it. Guys, imposter syndrome is real, and the truth of the matter is you can change it just like that. And if you stay till the end of this video, I will share with you a really quick technique on how you can shift those mindsets, shift that belief, and relieve yourself of this heavy burden of feeling imposter syndrome. Listen, I've felt it too, and I know exactly what it feels like, but once I learned how to heal it, it was a game changer in my life and in my business. Number two is overwhelm. Overwhelm comes from not being grounded in your true purpose, in doing too many things that are really not aligned with your business, with your life, and being all over the place and not having a clear schedule. Overwhelm is simply a way of self-sabotaging, and that's going to be number three, your growth. Overwhelm comes when we just find excuses and we're going in too many directions and not getting clarity on how and what we should be doing. We overwhelm ourselves, and then another day goes by and we don't get any kind of progress. We're not getting the results we want. We're not getting the weight loss we want or the profits we want or whatever that looks like in your life, the clients you want. There could be a million different ways that the overwhelm is stopping you. And usually that's our ego keeping us stuck in a comfort zone, because when we're in the comfort zone, we don't grow. So I'm sure you've heard this before. Maybe you're hearing it for the first time. When we're uncomfortable a little bit, guys, that's when we're growing. And it's so important to be uncomfortable a little bit of the time, because we want to be able to evolve, to grow, to feel good. Ultimately, don't you want to feel good and be in a place of joy and abundance in your business, in your life, in your marriage, whatever it is that you're working on right now? So that is overwhelm. And number three is self-sabotage. So self-sabotage goes hand in hand with anxiety. Anxiety has many faces. I will briefly cover anxiety. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I can simply speak of anxiety in my own healing mode, in the experiences I've had. But if you're suffering severe anxiety or depression, I highly recommend that you get medical help. This video is not intended to replace or give medical advice in any way, shape, or form. So that being said, self-sabotage comes when the overwhelm blocks us and we start taking actions unintentionally to stop the next step. And it is an energetic way of keeping us once again stuck, not growing, not evolving, not getting healed, not leaving the marriage, not growing the business, not firing the employee who needs to be fired. Self-sabotage comes in many, many forms. And sometimes it's based on fear. It's based by our mindset. It comes from many, many different roots. But it's a simple, simple fact. It's just an energetic block keeping you stuck so you're not going to grow. All right, so as we process into these three things, I'm going to show you guys one of the easiest ways to remove all three of these blocks. So here's some quick tips and tools. So I want you to just get a pen and paper and jot these down. So one of the first things that I believe in practicing when we're going to shift these mindsets and remove anxiety, remove overwhelm, remove self-sabotage, remove imposter syndrome. So when I say remove, does it mean it's going to totally go away? Well, no, it takes time. It takes 21 days to change a habit. Once again, I am not a medical doctor. I am simply sharing my strategies that have worked for me in my business and for my clients and have brought me massive results and growth, both personally and professionally. So here I'm going to show you two different ways that you can, two simple things you can implement into your daily strategies to start shifting these beliefs that are holding you back. Because they're beliefs that you're developing into actions. Our beliefs then make our actions, and the actions we take daily create our outcomes. Does that make sense? Belief to action to outcome. All right. So if you're looking, let's say, at you have debt right now. Okay, here's an example. You have to go reverse engineer and be like, okay, what was the action I took that brought me to the debt? And what was the mindset that took me to the action that brought me to the debt? And when you can reverse engineer that, you could start to heal a lot of things and find the clarity and solutions that you need to move forward. Okay? So what I'm going to share with you is a really easy strategy. I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to make two columns. In the first column, you're going to write down what you think. You know, like, let's keep it simple. Money is hard to make, okay? In the next column, I want you to write the truth. I want you to write, who told you money's hard to make? My parents told me money's hard to make. Then next to that, in the third column, I want you to write, but is that really true? Is that true, your truth, or is that someone else's truth? And then if it's someone else's truth, you can write down someone else's truth. Column number 4, what is your truth? Whatever that is, you can, maybe it is money's really not that hard to make. I just blow it all when I make it. Okay? So do you see how those 4 columns work? Make sure you do this exercise on a daily basis. It could be painful at times, but it is so powerful to clear these blocks. So when you're all done with that, you should really have a nice little journal or ledger, and you should really do this every single day in the morning. Then in the evening, in another journal, I want you to write the things that you are grateful for that day, the things that went right for you that day. It could be something so stupid as, I found a parking space in the first spot. My new glasses were delivered on time. You know, my meal cooked perfectly. You know, I had a great call with a client. Don't look at what went wrong. I want you to look at what went right. Now, again, these are 2 simple exercises in the reversing your mindset and healing imposter syndrome and healing overwhelm and really squashing all these negative feelings, these negative rituals, these negative actions that are taking part in your life, guys. So if this feels good to you, I want you to give me a thumbs up. I want you to, comment below or above. And if this is something you'd like to explore further, you would like to really learn how to go to that next step, how to heal these things. And this is the foundation of really growing and scaling your business by using these energies, by honing into your intuition, by incorporating healing practices. This is the core rituals to your business growth. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Why don't we hop on a 9-minute call? There's no strings, no commitment. It is pure value. Get some clarity, walk away with clarity on what the next step should be for you to squash imposter syndrome, help alleviate that anxiety, clear the overwhelm, right? Let's work on that together. 9-minute call. Link above or link below. It is totally free and it is a low commitment, no risk call. It's pure value just for you. This has been an amazing amazing conversation with you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please share this video out to anyone who this can help them and make a difference in their life or business. Talk to you soon. Love and light. Thank you. Have a great day.